feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
Welcome to TOV Live. It is Valhalla time, and it's time we take a look at some glyph information tonight. Here, hold on a moment. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing this. Look at that. Look at that. It's a picture, and it's an announcement here. Hold on one second. Let me get some background music on here, because I know we need it. There. Okay, I think that works good. And here, let's take this off. Hello everybody, welcome to the TOV live stream tonight. I'm Ryan, aka Tales of Valhalla, or you can call me Tales, if Valhalla is too long of a thing to say right now. And speaking of words that are kind of hard to say, we're going to be going through this little list that was provided to us on the Renegade Discord from Rowan. I think it was on Monday that this was passed on the Renegade Discord, and I think Ron was just saying, just like, okay, you want this information? Here, take it. I mean, didn't provide any photos, so we don't know what some of these look like. Although some of these might look familiar. I'm starting to read out on them, but just an interesting little update. So I just thought, you know what, might as well just do a stream on it. I mean, I am going to do some video editing of the Ne-Gok-Sa short in a little bit later, because this shouldn't take too long. But I wanted to just read out loud and investigate for myself of what some of these glyphs, because I know, like, one thing that looks very interesting is Zenithrax vines. We finally see what the vines glyphs are going to be like. And so, and for most of you, you guys probably already know this information, but I currently don't, because I haven't really read over in detail everything yet. So we are going to do that in a second. I'm just making sure everything is set up. So yeah, so we'll go through this, and then there's another there's another flyer that Sir Heroscape posted that I just want to read through real quick. Like I said, stuff we pretty much already know, but I just wanted to give it a run through too. So you know that I know that we know, because that's important. I think. I don't know. One thing I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been subscribing recently. My goodness, I think I have like 20 some subscribers in like a little over a week, which is awesome. That solidifies my 500 subs on the YouTube channel, and I appreciate it so much. And I hope that the content is worth for all of you listening and watching. I really do appreciate the back and forth, the interaction, the comments from the community. Good or ill, I don't mind. I can handle scrutiny. It's fine, as long as you can handle scrutiny back. I don't mind scrutiny. It's okay. And yeah, I mean, just for a person to, you know, express themselves and let their voice be heard. This platform is just fine, because honestly, I mean, what we're really talking about is a miniature war game in its, you know, simplest form, and I think we can be, you know, joined together in that. No matter what all our backgrounds are like, you know, at least we can join together in this, and so that's very important. All right, so we will get started tonight, and I'll probably make this its own segment too, as its own video just for these glyphs. But anyway, and I just, oh, and before I do, like I said, well, how about that picture, eh? Yeah, look at that. I decided to make that just like earlier today, just like, okay, I need some type of banner, but I don't have the actual photos of the glyphs that's going to be in the master set. So I just put some of the glyphs I have here, like, see, I got glyphs here. And I just turned them over so you couldn't actually see what was on them, and voila, just different colors of glyphs, so I liked it. All right, let's look into this. Okay, so this, I got this screenshot from Tommy, I believe Tommy Adams, and he posted it on the Heroscapers Facebook page. But then I went back and saw that, okay, it was originally on Discord, so now I know. But this is what I pulled from on the Facebook page. So thank you, Tommy, for copying and making me aware of the situation, because I cannot go through all the mountains of text that y'all text each other on Discord. I mean, I try and maybe look at 10-15% of what's on Discord, but it's really tough considering I doing a lot of things, but I'll get into that later. All right. So let's start this now for the final time. Okay, thanks to Rowan for the list of glyphs, is what Tommy says, and the following glyphs will appear in the Age of Annihilation Master Set. So this is what we got. Permanent glyphs. Dagmar, Initiative. When you roll for Initiative, add 8 to your die roll. Now, Dagmar should be familiar because that was in other sets as well. Boom, got it. There's Dagmar, right there. So, not a new one. So let's move on. Ranvig, and if I totally butcher these names, I apologize. Ranvig, Wind, and that is another one that where did I go? There it is. That's another one we have. I'll read it. But Ranvig, Wind, all figures with flying special power lose this power and cannot fly while a figure is standing on a glyph of Ranvig. And so, yes, there it is. Now, I'm interested to see if, like, the glyphs that we're already used to, if they're going to look the same. Maybe they'll take different pictures. They might look a little bit different. So that will be interesting to see, at least the aesthetics part. Yadukia, disengage. Now, that sounds different, but the disengage is already on some glyphs. Like here I have the brooch of shielding, which is a disengage. So I think this is a new glyph, but it's the same power from other glyphs that we've already gotten from the game. And then Brandar, that is very familiar. It's an artifact glyph depending on a scenario, and everybody has like mountains of these things. At least I don't let you, I do. So. And so Brandar, now here is the important thing. This is what I look forward to. The Zenithrax Vines. Now those are new. Vines ×3. So does that mean ×3 per glyph? I'm guessing so. And what does ×3 actually mean? Does it mean 3, like it like the glyph takes up 1 space, but it actually can embody 3 spaces, like around it, and you choose, or is it just the strength of the glyph? I'm speculating here. Like I don't know much about glyphs as I probably should, but this is why I read so I can learn. If a huge figure moves onto this glyph is immediately removed from the battlefield, and that figure may continue its movement. Okay. Figures standing on this glyph roll 1 fewer attack die and 2 fewer defense dice. When a figure on this glyph moves off the glyph, roll 1 attack die. If you roll a skull, that figure takes 1 wound. Interesting. Except for huge figures. Apparently a huge figure can just stomp the thing flat. Yeah, if you roll skull, that figure takes 1 wound. Remove this glyph from the battlefield after a figure moves off of it, or at the end of the round if a figure is standing on it. So these are, as some Heroscapers might say, this is like a squishy glyph. Like it doesn't last for very long. It might just pause someone for like, a round, and then that's it. So I guess you got to really think about how to use these when it comes to Zenithrax. I still don't understand what the ×3 means. Or Zenithrax finds time. Okay, that means there's 3 glyphs in the thing. Okay, that's it. That's what that means. Okay. Thank you everybody in the chat who's not commenting, but you telepathically told me, and I received the message. One second, let me drink something. Okay, so that's interesting. So when it comes to using Zenithrax and the Zenithrax Vines glyphs, there are 3 of them, doesn't do well for huge figures. So you just got to figure out when's the best to use them. They might be good to use against like squads, common squads, unique squads, and such. Because when you're standing on the glyph, I mean, you have lower attack and defense, as well as you're probably you have a chance to receive a wound if you move off of it. So that's interesting. Alright, so that was an important one, design effects finds. Now, for temporary glyphs, and I believe some of these are different, like this one, Felaron. I don't think there's a Heroscape glyph out there like that. Glyph removal. Now this is nice. I want this glyph. Remove any other glyph from the battlefield. Yes. Because there's a glyph out there that I can't stand. It's the one that just sucks your life away, like a vampire, and I forget the name, but it was used a lot in ScapeCon last year, and I just I lost a match or two just from those things, not paying attention to them enough, or not being able to occupy them enough. So the Felaron glyph would be nice. Then Huckland, healing. Now there are healing glyphs already in use, like we have like Glyph of Kelda here. We have, excuse me, with burping. We have, where's the other one? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Yeah, like Potion of Healing here. We got Potion of Healing. But I don't think we have anything called Hawkland. So this is something a little bit different. And it says when one of your figures stops here on the glyph, you may remove up to 3 wound markers from across any of your army cards. So that's nice. So you can choose 3 wound markers from any of the army cards. So you can pick and choose. You can do from one. That's actually, I like that one. That's nice. Now, Mitten Soul, Massive Curse. This one is one we already have. I'll read the stats on it, but we do already have those. And this is for each figure on the battlefield. Yours and your opponents roll a 20-sided die. If you roll a 1, the figure is destroyed. If you roll a 2 through 20, the figure is safe. That's like a massive curse. It's just like, yeah, small chance, but you never know when you're going to roll that 1. And then last but not least, and this is another one that I do not believe we have a glyph for. Quillivon, sudden movement. Choose up to 3 of your figures other than the one on this glyph. You may move each of the chosen figures up to 5 spaces. That is nice. That gives you some movement right there if you reveal that glyph, and then it's like not the miniature that's on the glyph, but 3 other miniatures on the field of yours that you can move with just 5 spaces right away. Wow. Nice. So that is it for the glyphs. So that is what we are going to be receiving in the Age of Annihilation Master Set. Now, this begs the question, will there be glyphs in the battle box? Will there be glyphs in the lore tree terrain pack? Because sometimes there were glyphs with like every pack usually, an old Heroscape. So that would be my next wondering question, is will there be glyphs in the other 2 packs as well as the Master Set? So we'll see what happens, but nice little information dump that happened earlier this week, and glad to report it all to you. And how long did that take? Well, about 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. So what I will look up next, and we can revisit this if some of you are coming on late, and I'll bring it up. But one other thing I wanted to bring up is what Sir Heroscape posted. And this is just stuff that going to be fun looking forward to in the future. So this is a screenshot, and I'm sorry I don't have the link, but if you're familiar with Sir Heroscape's channel, you just get on his channel, go to his community posts, and you should find it there. But this is interesting. All right, So Heroscape says, for those who hadn't seen this already, pretty interesting. Nothing that we hadn't known really, but still worth mentioning. So this is talking about releases for this year. So these are future releases. These are the ones we haven't seen yet that are probably going to be announced in June. So Army Expansion number 1, release date October 2024. August, September, October. Wow. So Army Expansion number 1. So this is probably the unpainted one. More details on this expansion will arrive closer to its launch. Yep, so another Army Expansion, then Army Expansion 1 Premium Edition, so that's painted. Release date October 24. More details on this expansion will arrive closer to its launch. Premium painted editions are limited and are available only through direct purchase from Renegade Game Studios. Now that's interesting. So this is a little bit of news. I know there's been speculation on this, but so now we know for sure. So all the unpainted stuff is what's probably going to be released in stores and like regular online shops and stuff. But you can only get the premium painted stuff through Renegade itself. That's I mean, I'm not saying I agree or disagree with it, but that's an interesting bit of information. Army Expansion 2. So okay, Army Expansion 1, Army Expansion 2. So these are just like Army expansions. So I don't know if it means they're going to be 2 other battle boxes, or if this means it's just going to be like an expansion pack. But definitely it doesn't say anything about master set. So this might be something totally new. It might not. It's probably not going to be a battle box, or maybe it might. I don't know. But Army Expansion number 2. So 2 Army expansions. And again, October 2024. 1 unpainted, 1 painted, and then Terrain Expansion 2 and Terrain Expansion 3. So 2 terrain expansions as well, in addition to what's already been announced this year. So technically 4 new things. If you count the painted and unpainted, 6 new things that they'll probably be announcing come Renegade Con in June. This is where the fun begins. Oh my goodness, that just, yeah. Like I said, it's not really something that, we kind of knew, but, more things to speculate on, I'm looking forward to October. Well, August and October. My goodness, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And then, what is it, 2024 and 2025 is going to be even more fun. All right. So that is, like I said, that was from Sir Heroscape. Sir Heroscape posted that. Credit to him. Check out his channel. Find him on YouTube. Give him some sub love too. Even though he's got plenty of subscribers, but give him extra for me if you can, and show him your support. So that is, as we say, that, and it's only been 25 minutes into the stream, and I see we got a few more people online. I don't know, like, I've already gone through the glyphs, unless someone wants to comment, and I can go through the glyphs again if no one has seen what's been posted. I can repeat what I said. It's fine. And I can just quickly go through them again, or I can just start my video editing of the Ne-Gok-Sa. The Ne-Gok-Sa short that I have not had time to edit, and that's one thing I wanted to say too. In like the past few weeks, I've been trying to catch up and editing other things. So I even haven't had the time on free time to do this. Just trying my best to edit through like TOV podcast stuff and other extra things that I'm trying to get out, but it takes time, and sometimes during the day I just don't have all the time in the world. So stuff is getting done, but it's just at a snail's pace right now. Here, let me look at this real quick. Again, if someone wants to say yes in the chat, I can go through the glyphs again if we want to chat about it. But just give me a second to see where I'm at here with this stuff. These sound effects. Okay, okay, this is okay. So this is Ne-Gok-Sa's sound when he starts attacking. Okay, and where am I at here? Okay. Oh, okay, I'm losing some viewers, so no one's saying yes. But here, let me just pop it up again. I'll rehash through it again one more time. So that way, if you all want to know, you can know. Okay, so again, thanks to Rowan for posting this on the Renegade Discord, and then for Tommy posting it on Facebook where I saw it first. And again, following glyphs is, and these were going to show up in the Age of Annihilation Master Set. We have Dagmar, which we already have. Ranvig, we already have. Yadulkia, I don't think we have that one. That's a different name. But it's basically an engagement or disengage type thing, which we have glyphs of, but this is just going to be named different. Brandar, which we have already as well, but Xenothrax Vines is one of the important things. If a huge figure moves into this glyph is immediately removed from the battlefield, and that figure may continue its movement. So huge figures can just stomp on these vines and then boom, done. But besides huge figures, if they're smaller, if they're medium, small, whatever, figures standing on this glyph roll 1 for your attack die and 2 for your defense dice. When a figure on this glyph moves off the glyph, roll 1 attack die. If you roll a skull, the figure takes 1 wound. So it's a mess. It's a mess to get in these things. Remove this glyph from the battlefield after a figure moves off it, or at the end of the round if a figure is standing on it. And I'm just thinking, okay, so is there anything that, because there's nothing that says when a figure gets on this glyph that. And here, wait a minute. Let me look at Xenothrax's rules again, so we can see how this matches up with it. Hold on a second. Gotta find it. Okay. Okay, looking at the cards, and there we are. Okay, so. Summon Vine. Xenothrax starts the game with 3 Xenothrax Vine glyphs on this army card once per round after moving before attacking. Xenothrax may choose an empty space within 4 spaces and place a Xenothrax Vines glyph from this army card onto that space. Okay, so it doesn't say either. So these are my thoughts on the Xenothrax Vines. So I mean, I don't think if your opponent is just gonna want to get on these vines right away. So I mean, you can do your best to avoid them. Hey there, Roguescaper, how you doing tonight? What are you saying? Good evening. I can finally provide a background track while I work on some projects. Okay, well, I'm glad the melodious sound of my voice is helping you out on that, sir. But good evening to you. I'm just reading through these vines now. I'm just speculating a little bit, or reading through these glyphs. I'm just speculating a little bit what they actually mean, because when it comes to the Xenothrax vines, I'm just a little confused on like how they work or how they're supposed to work. It says figures standing on this glyph roll 1 for your attack die and 2 for your defense dice, but that's if only a miniature gets on the glyph. I don't think. There's no beneficial reason for them to get on this glyph, so why would you even attempt to get on the glyph? Other than, maybe only if they have to, but that depends on what map you have and what scenario you're doing, and there's just a lot of variables to this. So I mean, it hurts a lot if you do get on the glyph. But there's nothing that tells me that, a miniature has to get on the glyph. So that's why I'm confused on it a little bit. Think of the glyphs as a trap card. Okay, so what, the glyph is just face down, but Xenothrax is spewing out the glyphs. We know what glyph it is. Good for choke points or single space elevation. Right. Well, and that's if you have the glyphs already on the field, but when Xenothrax puts them out, how does that work for them to be used against an enemy? That's what I'm confused about, because I mean, I was reading through the rules of Xenothrax, and there's nothing that says Xenothrax just throws them out and they automatically get, you know, underneath a miniature and stopped. It doesn't say that. So I'm wondering how they work with using Xenothrax, if you know what I mean. That's where I'm a little lost on it. So, I mean, hopefully in like whenever we get the battle book released to us, you know, the battles and scenario rules, hopefully that will be explained further. But I see, I mean, it's a good, you're right, Roguescaper, I think they're excellent to use, you know, face down in the battlefield with other glyphs, to where you, in order to reveal the glyph, you have to stand on it, and if you're on it, and then it provides a headache. But that's if they're already on the field and you don't know what's what. But if Xenothrax is using the glyph, that's where I'm just kind of confused. How does it give Xenothrax an advantage over other miniatures if you could just walk around the glyph and not even worry about it? So like I said, it would depend on, you know, what variable is happening on the battlefield if you're using Xenothrax. But anyway, and then rushing through this, Feleron, glyph removal. I think this is one of my favorite ones. This is a glyph removal one. Remove any other glyph from the battlefield. I like that. Anything you can use, and any glyph that's going to be a potential headache, you just take it out. And, excuse me. And I think this means any glyph that is unrevealed or revealed on the battlefield. It's like a permanent one. You can just take it out. And then the healing one is nice when one, as a Roguescaper says, it requires a bit of foresight. The effect is so negative, one wouldn't ever want to step on it. Exactly. It's more of a block off key areas on a map, or create a wall around Xenothrax to stop melee attacks. Right. Like I said, it depends on the variable, because if Xenothrax is just on an open map where it could be surrounded by all sides, then it's not going to do much. But so yeah, I guess it just depends on, you know, what situation you're in and what variable, you know, you can use it for. So I guess it's definitely a thinker. It's one you gotta use your noggin for. But this Hawkland healing, when one of your figures stops here, you may remove up to 3 wound markers from across any of your army cards. I like that. That's a nice glyph. And then Bitten Soul, which we already know, and Quillavon is nice too. Out of these temporary glyphs, I mean, the glyph removal, the healing, and then the sudden movement, all 3 are really good. I think I like the glyph removal the most, but these 2 come very close. Choose up to 3 of your figures other than the one on this glyph. You may move each of the chosen figure up to 5 spaces. That's just wow. Wow. It's incredible. Yeah, Roguescaper saying, yeah, these glyphs are nice. Gives heroes a good boost. I think so too. Yeah. All right. So I think now I'm gonna get done with that. I think I am gonna start doing some editing of this short that I have not worked on since the last time, and try to get a little work done. Although I don't mind conversation too. I mean, if I end up having too many conversations during these periods where I'm trying to edit, I might just do editing outside downtime. But yeah, let me now question is, do you all want to talk, or do you want me to put like a season of something above my head? Because I can play something above my head to where you all can watch while I edit. It's totally up to you. Or if you want to talk, I can do that as well. It is fine. Or I can, here, what I can do is I can turn desktop audio on so you can kind of see how I'm working. I'll do that a little bit because I don't think I'm going to be on for very long tonight. I am pretty tired. I had a long weekend this past weekend, and last few nights I've been like up a bit late, so I do need to try and get some sleep tonight. It's yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, okay, I'm trying. I don't want it too loud. But see, this is the sound that Ne-Gok-Sa makes when he's like trying to whip his like sword army thing here. See, but we get it to where it's a lower sound. We lowered that down to where it's just like, you know, a nice little shoo. And that is the sound a tennis racket makes. It's a nice little Foley sound. But let me see what I think I put all the. Okay, I still got to add more here, so let's do that. Why not? All right. Sound is the most important thing when it comes to these type of videos, and it's also some of the most tedious things. Okay. Let's see, now we gotta get it here. Gonna move. Okay, where is he swinging? Like right there, kind of. Okay, there. All right. So I'm gonna move this like so. Now I know not all of you out there want to be stop motion animators, but sound is very important. As a matter of fact, I think sound, and most filmmakers probably say the sound is even like sound effects, music, natural sound. It's more important than even what you're watching visually. Because if your sound is terrible, people aren't going to be as engaged. Okay, let me make sure that. Okay. I don't know if I should move that. Move that over a little bit. Hey, Roguescaper, I got a question to ask of you while you're working. Did you hear like this this statement from George Lucas, like in the last day or so? Something about amateurs, like I'm paraphrasing, but amateurs can't do Star Wars, or don't leave it to amateurs to do things, something like that. Basically, kind of criticizing amateurs on any level. Did you hear about that at all? I don't know if you did or not. I try to keep a line into pop culture as much as I possibly can, and I heard about that. Well, this is another thing when it comes to the editing process. You have to look over the same stuff over and over and over again. Yes, it can get tedious. Yes, it can drive you crazy. But this is the work. This is the job. Creating magic is not for amateurs. There's the quote. Okay, so you have heard about it. Yes. Yes, and that just ticks me off even more, just reading that. Yeah, I did not like that very much. Because I'm just like, well, great job destroying the goodwill of many people who have looked up to you for like 20, 40 some years since the first trilogy was made. Good job, great job. Because and this is what I have to think about it. The same people that you're calling amateurs are going to be the same people that are going to be controlling pop culture in 5, 10, 20, 30 years from now. And within that time, you ain't going to be around anymore. All that's going to be left behind is whatever legacy you leave behind. And a lot of people have the opinion that that legacy is in ruins, is in absolute ruins. It's a shame. And I mean, that is my opinion on it. I understand other people might have different opinions, but yeah, I wasn't very happy with that statement. Neither is Ne-Gok-Sa. Let's see, Heroscape saying it's more of a jab at studio execs, not the artists, who have grossly mishandled his product for greed. Well, then why is he... Because I know on the same statement, he's supporting the same studio's execs, though. So yeah, that confuses me. Because the same people who, like... It's not just Star Wars. They don't have... How do I put it? And this comes to my own personal thoughts on these things. So, I mean, you're welcome to disagree. But from where I'm sitting, based on the content that I used to watch and enjoy, like in late 80s, early 90s, you got people like within Hollywood, Disney, that do not know how to tell a story. They just don't. And it just... Or they're not as good as what once was. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of ticked because but of course this is a lot of like Hollywood studio politics too, so you know. But Roguescaper, I understand what you're saying, that it's like something that he said it was more of a jab. Well, then it's still, if it was more of a jab, it, you know, well, then I don't know, but I can understand what you're saying there, that he was pointing the finger at someone else and not exactly the fan base. So I get it. I get that perspective. Your wish. Okay, so like right here. Okay, I like that. I like that. Nilfheim. Yeah, Roguescaper. Yeah, there's a lot of corporal Hollywood nonsense behind it. Yeah, I know, I get it. It's and see, and this is one thing that I like when it becomes so like ingrained of just so much money involved in like an IP. the creativity, the imaginative fun just goes out the window. And then what do you have anymore if you don't have, you know, you're just doing something for the love of doing it, of creating a story to inspire people. Once that gets removed and other things get in the way, then, you know, what are you doing, you know? Oop, sorry, that was loud. That hurt my eardrums, probably hurt yours. Anybody watching this on replay goes like, whoa. Okay, so no, that sound doesn't have the right slice on it, but here I can put it like there, and then okay, that does good. All right, so I'll put that and then that here. Okay, gotta match these up a little bit better. Okay, so this needs to move back here. Not quite. Here. No. So I move him around. Okay. Let's see here. Heroscape says, but I think the statement is still true, at least. I think part of the reason the spelling errors have bothered people on the Heroscape side is that we're afraid of amateurs ruining the original magic. Okay, now you're getting into a Heroscape thing, a Heroscape idea, right? Okay, now we're turning this back to relevant ideas at hand, I think is what you're saying. Well, I mean, I want to specify Renegade being amateurs. They're just a group of people that haven't had this IP before. So, and like I've said before, I guarantee you they're going to make mistakes. It just depends on how big the mistakes are. And I think when it comes to Heroscape, as opposed to like something that's Star Wars, like Star Wars, which is a massive IP, so Heroscape has still a lot of goodwill, a lot of love, a lot of engagement. You know, people are coming on and lining up to, you know, want to be engaged with Heroscape again. And on, say, like the Star Wars side, or a lot of these IPs that Disney has, there's just not a lot of people as interested anymore. Like, I mean, even from, I'd like to say me personally, this is anecdotal, but I'm just not as engaged as I used to be with Star Wars anymore. Just like, whatever. I mean, there's some things like the Bad Batch. I do enjoy the Bad Batch. But the majority of it's just like, there's not that depth of storytelling anymore. At least not to like the standards I have in my mind. I mean, I could be wrong about that. I know other people have their opinions on that, but when it comes to Heroscape, now this is something that's fresh. People are wanting to get engaged with it again, so it's a lot more positive. That's why I like to, you know, I like to turn my eye towards this, because it is one IP that still has a love, still has a goodwill, you know, with it. Okay, I like that. There, okay. That sounds better. It seems to be more matched up there. And Ne-Gok-Sa gets more and more upset. I love this little clip. I can't wait till this is done. I just put this on the loop somewhere and like say maybe like I don't know. I gotta find a way just to use that little segment as just a, like a continuous loop. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Okay, so he comes back and then whoop, and then he goes forward. Nice. Maybe I think that's a good spot. Maybe a little bit further. Poor Ne-Gok-Sa. Like right here, maybe. He's like, why can't I injure this dragon? Oh, and by the way, that's one thing I want to talk about too, to you all. I am ready. Well, I'm not say ready, but I have everything set up to go to ScapeCon in August, so you will definitely see me there. Got all that stuff filled out. And I think Heroscape is going along too, or he's going to be there. I mean, in Heroscape, I think you're bringing a friend. Is it anybody I know, or it's just like a friend you have? Okay, so there's one more that I need to... You're bringing your brother-in-law. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's cool. It'd be great to finally meet you and meet you guys in person. And I'd say kudos to your wife for I'm gonna say allowing you to go, but graciously giving you the time, because I know you got a whole troop of kids, so I know that can't be easy to make that type of time. So yeah, hats off to you, bro. Okay, one more. Actually, there is like something at the end here to where it looks like he hits his head. Like right there, it just looks like kind of like he hits his head against Nilfheim. Roguescaper says, kind of turned it into a trip with my wife. Ah, sister. So you bring in the whole family. Sister and brother-in-law. Sister and wife will be hanging out, and grandparents will be watching the kiddos. Well, how cool is that? So you're bringing the whole family along. Oh, that's so cool. That is great. All right, I need another I'm gonna just probably copy copy that. And then I'm actually gonna do something at the end of this. So okay, we got one more of this, and then I'm gonna do some type of thonk, because it just looks like he hits at the last second his head against nail fine. So I can add a sound effect to where he's just like pull. I should add the sound effect of when the stormtrooper hits his head on the Death Star. You know, I don't have that sound effect, but I know exactly which one you're talking about because, hello, filmmaker. Yeah, that's just about as well known as like the Wilhelm scream, you know. Yeah, I'll have to find that. I know I don't have it. I'm not going to look it up right now, but that's definitely a good thought. I mean, I'll put a replacement thunk on it, but yeah, I'll have to try and see if I can find that. I'm sure it's around everywhere. Actually, I can probably just pull it if it's like on if the sound is like on YouTube or something. I could just pull it off of there too. And slice, okay. So slant bonk, okay. So let me see if I can find something here. What sound effects do I have? Nothing that's gonna be like. I think you're right, Heroscape. I think that would be a good sound effect. Because I don't have any currently in this slot. But here, what I'm going to do is just see if I can find something that's going to fill the gap right now. Because who knows? I might end up forgetting about it. Let's see here. The sound. Excuse me. See, glyph activation. I have like different types of hits. Nothing that nothing here that I could probably use. Let me try that. Oh no. Or wait a second. I just thought of something. I don't think I have it here. I have to go to another window. Is all my stuff organized? No. Here, but I know where things are. It's like a controlled chaos type of thing. Let me see. No. Or actually, no. What I'm looking for. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go. Fighting SFX. Impact elements, and then like something like a crowbar ring out, but I don't want anything too. Let me just see how these sound. But yeah, something with a doll or lead pipe ring out. Lead pipe doll. Let me see what this sounds like. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. My bad. Not quite. What's the ring sound like? Actually, that's not bad. What about this? No. I like something with. I mean, the pipe might be good, but here, let me just look at the crowbar. I think that might work too. Or aluminum baseball bat. Hold on a second. You know, you want to know it, but I really enjoy like a good sound library. No, that's not. That's too much. Need something smaller. Let's see. Let me listen to these. No, it's too much of a. Let me hear these. No, way too much. No, I like the lead pipe better. Is there anything else here? No, just shirts and stuff. It's here. Oh, hey, Justin, how are you doing tonight? Just getting back from Walmart trying to stock up before getting hit with big snow this weekend. Oh my goodness, you're still having winter up there, aren't you? Yeah, I guess it is Wisconsin. That does happen. It's like Wisconsin and any higher. And I know because I lived in Wisconsin back in the early 90s, and then Michigan throughout like 2001 until like 2019. And yeah, snow. It basically stops. It's been a very mild winter though. Okay, well that's good. I mean, for us here, we've actually had like a degree of cold that we haven't had. Like usually like in Kentucky down here, we might get a week of like temperatures like below, like in the teens. But for like a week or two, we had temperatures below zero. We had -degree temperatures here. And in like the 4 or 5 years we've lived here, we haven't really had that. It was insane because these houses down here just can't take that. It's like, nope. But I hope you're staying safe, Justin. I hope you're staying safe. Okay, but okay. So lead pipe is good. I don't think it's going to be that. I liked one of the ring outs here, like that one. Yep. Okay, so we're going to do that one. So let's just move the ring outs over here. And you just gotta go with what works, you know. Okay. Actually, that one is kind of. No, but that's just sounding. And that's sounding too much too. Yeah, that was just like short and sweet, and I think that'll work. So let's just put it there, and then we'll replace it with the Stormtrooper hitting his head. If I have time to see it, you know. But I think it's a good idea, Roguescaper. It's definitely a good idea. Oh, okay, where do I go? I go over here. Alright, so let's find the right spot for this. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay, so just a frame or two before. And bring it down. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it'd be barely noticeable for people, but, you know, just an extra stand. Okay, so this is how this sounds then. Okay, let's see. It's good.
He's angry?
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I don't think I need to add any more sound effects to that. think it's fine. I think I'll turn that. Or is that ding okay? It's a ding. Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
He is deadly.
Okay, I know I gotta add. Okay, I gotta add more cutting sounds. Heroscape is asking me. I don't remember. Has Sonlan been in the TOV series? No, he's not. I don't even know. Maybe he made an appearance at the end of season 3, like season 3, episode 10, where you have the shot of like our some of our heroes from other returning to that kingdom, and you see shots of like a few other miniatures that Aklara and such. I think maybe I had Sunland somewhere in those trees and stuff, but that's basically it. I never had him as a workable character yet. Although, I'll tell you one thing. If we do have Sonlin as a character in the series someday, I think Sir Heroscape likes Sonlin a lot. So I might ask him to be like, hey, Sir Heroscape, would you like to voice act, this character? He might be for it. I don't know. We'll see. I believe he likes Sunland. I believe so. I think that's it. I could be kind of wrong in that guess, but I'm pretty sure that that's the case. All right, what time is it? Okay, no, barely an hour into the stream. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get the rest of these swishes. Let's see here. Okay, so is that his stuff? Ne-Gok-Sa? Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna bring more of these over here. And I think we only need a few more, so just gonna copy a few and see where else I need them here. Let's see here. Justin says, can Sunland 2.0 please be a wizard instead of an archmage? Won't happen, but one can dream. Hi, that would be nice if he would be. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't know when they're going to release Sunland, and Sunland's probably going to be another like exclusive buy-in. Excuse me. But that's going to be a fun miniature. Oh my goodness, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Okay. Let me bring these over here. Paste. And let me take them where I need them. We need the right there. Okay. Wait, do I already have one here? Let me see. Oh yeah, kind of do. Cool. Well, I might add another one. Heroscape says, as much as I would like the synergy, would feel like a demotion if Solomon became a wizard all of a sudden. Yeah. I don't know, it just depends on what his, like Solomon 2.0, what his big dragon can do. It would be really cool if Solomon 2.0 could be like some type of lizard king or dragon, to where he could be bonded with green scales. You know, if there was a way to do that, that would be fun. Have Sonlan bonded with Greenscales? That would be nice. Okay, got that one, and I think that's all I need. Yep. Okay, let's see what other sound effects I need here.
Hi everyone, I'm here to tell you about this guy, Ne-Gok-Sa. He is angry. He is deadly. Do not meet his gaze.
Okay, now there's a moment here where a special effect, I need like some type of stare type thing coming out of his eyes. So that type of sound effect I'll have to add later. The sound effect for the special effects I have to do later. Oh, man.
And for some reason, he is hungry for revenge.
Heroscaper says, wow, Ne-Gok-Sa is a jerk. Well, you know, satire. And, yeah, I mean, do you think he was going to be a character that loves babies and pulls flowers and pansies and hands them a toothpick? No, not really.
Me and my friends for wiping out his army of mirror warriors. Bye.
Okay, well, I think then that's all I need to do for those sound effects. I don't think there's anything else I need. Here, let me see. Okay, what sound effects do I have here? Figure movement. No, we done all the movements. Just in that Sir Heroscape like Sunland, I would have never guessed. Just kidding. His YouTube profile picture. Something. Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why I think he. That's exactly right. So, yeah, I think if I were to use Sunland in TOV, I would. Okay, actually, I needed to use that for when he's moving fast. I think seeing if Sir Heroscape would be game for voice acting would be a no-brainer, and Sir Heroscape, he's got a nice voice. I think he would do well. As that character, but that is neither here nor there, because I have no plans to bring someone on board in the cast anytime soon. I mean, that could change. I haven't written a script yet, but yeah, that's pure like speculation on my part right now. Okay, let me use these because there's a moment or two when Ne-Gok-Sa is moving kind of fast, and not just that. I mean, let me think. There's always other sound effects you can use, you know, to put this stuff on here. One second. Okay, whoa. Back. Okay, there we are. So I think I can use like one or two of these movements because he's moving very fast right there. So I can add this. Oh, there's not much room left. That's okay. A little bit left in the timeline here. I can add it. I can do it. But it's a little too loud. Got to bring it down. Got to be subtle. Subtle movement of sounds. And okay, we got to add, like, because we got... I still got to add, like, the falling on that character, too. So here a second, cloth body falls. Let me see here. Yep. Falling. More like, I think, yeah, these type, I think, would work. What's this? No, not just anything like this. It's fine. So let me just copy this, and I don't know how much I'm gonna need. Not much I can put in there, but we'll see. Okay, whoa. Alright. So let's start with the first fall. Lower it down a bit. Let me just add like 1 or 2 more. Let's see here. Justin's asking me, how well do you think Ne-Gok-Sa and Bok-Bernard get along? Well, you know, I think Ne-Gok-Sa has a thing, and this is just me, purely speculation, but I think Ne-Gok-Sa has a thing more so for his, like, the Mara warriors, because I feel like he's more in charge of them. Drudges, I think drudges are beneath Ne-Gok-Sa. I think drudges like Ne-Gok-Sa just doesn't really care about. So this particular drudge, because Bok-Bernard is basically a drudge that, you know, kind of escaped the hive or whatever. I would say Ne-Gok-Sa probably thinks that Bok-Bernard just needs to go back to fall back in line with the rest of the drudge squads and just be an insignificant drone rather than trying to rise above himself. So I think there might be conflict there. But that's just my Tales of Valhalla mind going. It's pure spitballing too. Okay, gotta like really bring these. Bring it down, these sounds. I'll bring this up a little bit. Okay, bring this over here. Let's see here. Okay, well, he's falling flat. Boom. So, because that sounds good, but we need to bring it over here a little bit more. Yeah, and just turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I think Ne-Gok-Sa would have a, like, wouldn't be too fond of pirates. Alright, I think that sounds fine. That sounds fine. Okay. So, yeah, I think all the sound effects sound good. Now, if you want to see what happens next in this process of doing all this, even this a little short, now what I'm going to do is prepare all these sound effects. And basically movement, sound effects primarily. And here what I'm going to do is black out this and just basically you just get on one timeline or one audio file the sound effects that are done here. And render that out. Render as. Let me see. We need to find the right file to put it in. Let's see here what I have. There's a TOV shorts. Intro Ne-Gok-Sa. Where's my audio stuff? Nope. Okay, where did I put this? Hold on. This kind of confuses me because I should have audio files for this stuff somewhere. Here, hold on a second. Cancel it out. Roguescaper asked me if I could have one celebrity voice a Heroscape character in TOV, which actor character would you choose? Oh, this is okay. I'm gonna give you two for one because two names came in my head. Jeremy Irons would be one. I was thinking that right off the bat. That guy has got just a very unique voice. And I would probably use his voice probably for one of the Valkyrie generals, Jandar or Utgar. So, and then there's also another another actor in here. I need to get his name. Hold on one second. Okay, I need to remember what his name is. Hold on one second. Let me just find out real quick. Sam Elliott. So, I was thinking both Jeremy Irons and Sam Elliott at once. So I'm going to mention Sam Elliott, and Sam Elliott would be one of the lawmen. That's just a no-brainer. So yeah, right off the bat, and you can tell Roguescaper I've already thought about this. Justin says, do you see that Renegade listings for 2 army expansions and 2 train packs in October? Yes, Justin. Actually, I was talking about that a little bit ago. Here, let me just bring that up. Well, not that. I was talking about the glyphs, but I was also talking about that because Sir Heroscape posted that. So I was talking about that earlier. Yeah, the expansion stuff. So I was contemplating, that a little bit. So yes, Justin, I definitely did see that. Yes. All right, now I just want to look real quick and see. Okay, let's see what's going on here with my TOV shorts. Oh, it's in chemo. Why do I have it in Chemoshi? Well, okay. Well, that's why the folder's in the wrong place. It should be in Ne-Gok-Sa. It's in Chemoshi. Well, that doesn't help things, but at least I know where it is now. Okay, I'm probably not as organized as I originally thought. All right. So at least I know that that's where it is now. So I can go back to rendering this and and get this. Okay, so for some reason I have this folder in the Chemoshi one. That's fine, I can move it later. So, okay, we have an audio track that has voiceovers. Now I'm gonna build an audio track that's got movement sounds. Do I have caps lock on? Yes. Okay, movement sounds. And let's render it. Alright. So yes, this is the process. Alright, open folder. And so what I'm going to do now, as long as hopefully my computer doesn't kill me for this, but I am going to try to open up HitFilm and add the audio track on HitFilm. Let's see, where is, okay, intro Ne-Gok-Sa. And yeah, so it's an hour 27 minutes, so not bad for a stream. And I'm probably gonna wrap up in a few minutes, but great conversing with you guys on these questions and stuff. Gets my mind rolling, you know. And I'm glad that at the very least we got a good chunk of the Ne-Gok-Sa short done, rendered, and I can start adding it to this. Ken Watanabe as Cayman Awa. Okay, I probably should know this, but who's Ken Watanabe? If I probably see his face, and I'll probably know exactly who he is. Here, let me look it up. Let me look it up real quick. Ken. Okay, I gotta look this up again. Watan Abe. I know I'm probably butchering names, but just trying to get. Okay, there we are. Yeah, I know who this actor is. Okay. Yeah, Justin, I like that. Yes, definitely. Definitely. I know this actor. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that would be kind of sweet to have him as Cayman Awa. Yeah. I think you're absolutely right. All right. So, okay, look at the movement sounds here. Let's see, let's just make sure they line up okay.
Hi everyone, I'm here to...
Now, one thing I need to do is add the compressor. Try and soften the sound here.
tell you about this guy, Ne-Gok-Sa.
And I guess I need to do a render of the voiceover. Or do I already have a render of the voiceovers? Probably do. Oh yeah, they're right there. But are they a render of what I've already done? Yeah, I think so. Here. Let me just see something here. Boop. Yeah, I think so. Now it's just these video files that I need to copy, I think. It's here. Copy. Move them over. And now I think we're at the point to where, like, the next time I do this, like, I'll have stuff set up to where we start working on special effects here. I think, whenever that is. I don't know. I'm going to turn this down because this might get loud. Okay, so we got the voiceovers here. Again, let's soften a little bit. I think it's a little off. I don't know why it's off, but it's off. It's because I think... Okay. Because it starts there. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna try to undo this. Hold on a second. Edit. Undo. Oh no. Redo. Okay. Yeah, I'll just delete this. Boom. Alright. Now let me try and these troubleshooting things, you know. So this is where I rendered it in the first place, I think. So I'm gonna just do a small chop of this. There. And try to copy and paste again this. Copy. Put this on here. Now let's see if it's in sync. Yeah, that's better.
Hi everyone, I'm here to tell you about this guy, Ne-Gok-Sa.
Yes, good.
He is angry. He is dead.
It's a nice little ding. Alright, there's still some stuff we gotta put in here.
Do not meet his gaze. And for some reason, he is hungry for revenge against me and my friends for wiping out his army of mirror warriors.
Season 1 reference.
Bye.
Okay, I think everything's pretty good in sync.
Bye.
Okay. So I think that works. So that is nice. No, I have to double check and make sure that there's no other... I don't think there's any other audios that I need to put on, so I think, yeah, next time we might be working on finally some special effects for this. There's not many, but there's a little bit. Like, that's fine. That seems fine. We have to add fire, though. I have to add fire to this. Fire effects to this and smoke and stuff, and then his gaze. It's like mind shackle type gaze. So yeah, not many effects, but we still got to work on them. So probably doing that next time. Yeah. And I will think I will call it a night then. And again, yeah, I have all my glyphs to the side here because definitely wanted to check out these glyphs, what these glyphs were all about. And again, I think the Xenothorax vines, yeah, are really cool, but I think by far the glyph removal one is my most favorite one out of this whole bunch. Even though they're like really close seconds, like everything's like tied for second, really. So can't wait to use these on the board, definitely in the future. I think when it comes to skirmishes in the future, I think sometimes I have to put some glyphs on the field, some unrevealed glyphs. And even for me, I don't know what they are. I might just like take a bunch and then just at random choose like 2, put them on the field and see what my armies, get when they reveal them. That would be fun. That would be an added bonus to whatever skirmishes I do. But with that, I guess I will sign off for tonight. I think this Sunday, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be doing any Heroscape skirmishes. That might be next Wednesday. I'll see. But I know I want to playtest and skirmish the released NGC... Oh, what are they? The Stellanauts, because I got a bunch of those. I want to try them out. I want to show people, what they're all about. They seem like a lot of fun. So I just got to think up of some armies. Someone already suggested like Romans, so I'll probably get Romans in there. Maybe I'll get a dragon in there to see how much can be wiped out and see how these Stellanauts actually do against different types of armies. We'll see. I don't know if that's going to be this Sunday or next Wednesday. I'll have to see. But either way, we'll still probably be working on this Ne-Gok-Sa short, and I'm hoping, like, as soon as I get the special effects done, then it's just the other audio sounds to go with the special effects, and then music, and then whatever text I need, and then I'll be done and ready to release and premiere this Ne-Gok-Sa short, which will be fun because it's been almost a year since I've released any stop motion animation stuff. So that'd be good. That'll be good. And so hopefully within a few months we'll be able to do that, and then I can work on the other 2 stop motion animation shorts that I have featuring Kelda and Kimoshi. And we'll start working on that. So lots to look forward to, but it just depends on how much I do. Things probably going to get busier as the year progresses, which in one sense is perfectly okay. I can't wait to get busy with that. But anyway, thank you, Justin. Thank you, Josiah Roguescaper, for commenting. Thank everybody else for viewing. And again, I appreciate so much the subs, the comments, the interaction from the community. Appreciate you all. I don't know if he'd be watching, but who's the contest winner from last Sunday? You need to email me, and the email me or message me through Discord if that works better. But yeah, Jake, I sent a couple of messages via comments, and my email is on like the profile on my YouTube. Just check that out. Shoot me an email so we can get that Sir Hawthorne out to you. If you haven't had time, that's fine. But get to it so we can get that out to you so you can have fun with it. But with that, I thank everybody for watching. Fun times. And again, I'm glad the audience is growing. So appreciate you all, part of the TOV community out there. The TOV community is just like getting started, so that's fun. With that, thank you. And I say with that so many times. Okay, and I'm starting to overanalyze myself now. You have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it, and we'll see all of you next time. Later now. Bye bye.